The One UI 8 beta, which is based on Android 16, is now available for the Galaxy S23 series. But there's a big surprise that many users are not happy about. One of Samsung's most talked about Galaxy AI features, called Now Brief, is missing from the update. What's even worse is that after the release of the second beta, the feature still hasn't been added. This has left people wondering, will the Galaxy S23 ever get this feature? Or is Samsung planning to keep it only for newer models? When Samsung introduced Now Brief earlier this year, it quickly became one of the most exciting features. It uses Galaxy AI to gather information from your apps and present it in one simple feed. It can show flight details, reminders, calendar events, weather, playlists, and even health data all in one place. For many people, this felt like the ultimate productivity tool because it saves time and makes it easier to stay organized without jumping between apps. Naturally, Galaxy S23 owners were excited to try it. After all, the S23 was Samsung's top flagship in 2023, and it's still a very powerful phone. Most people assumed Now Brief would be part of the One UI 8 update. But when the first beta rolled out, users noticed right away that the feature wasn't there. Many thought it might just be delayed and would come with the second beta. But now, even after beta 2, Now Brief is still missing. At this point, it looks unlikely that Samsung will ever add it to the Galaxy S23 series. That's disappointing, especially because the feature already available on the Galaxy S24 lineup and, of course, on the brand new Galaxy S25 series. So the big question is, why is it missing on the S23? The interesting part is that the Galaxy S23 is more than capable of running Now Brief. In fact, some users have already managed to get the feature working on their phones by sideloading the APK file. This proves that the hardware is not the issue. The S23 has enough power to handle AI features. So the decision to leave it out seems intentional. The most likely reason is strategy. Samsung may want to keep Now Brief as an exclusive feature for newer models to encourage people to upgrade. This isn't new in the tech world. Companies often hold back features, even if older devices could run them, just to make the latest phones more appealing. From a business point of view, it makes sense. But from a customer's perspective, it feels unfair. Think about it. If you bought a Galaxy S23, you still have a premium phone that's only 2 years old. Seeing one of the biggest new features left out makes it feel like Samsung is moving on from you too quickly. This is why many users are upset. Online polls show that a lot of S23 owners were excited to try Now Brief, and they feel let down. Some people don't care much, but the overall reaction is frustration. So what happens next? There's always a small chance that Samsung could change its mind. Sometimes, companies test features on newer devices first and later expand them to older ones. But since we're already to betas in and there's still no sign of Now Brief, the chances are not very high. Samsung likely wants to keep it as a selling point for the Galaxy S24 and Galaxy S25. Of course, Galaxy S23 users will still get all the other improvements that come with One UI 8 and Android 16 that includes performance upgrades, better optimization, and refinements to existing Galaxy AI tools. But the absence of Now Brief will stand out, especially because Samsung is promoting it as one of the most useful features in its ecosystem. This situation highlights a bigger problem with tech companies. Should they limit software features just to push people toward new devices? Or should they support their loyal users for longer? It's always a tricky balance between making money and keeping customers happy. For Galaxy S23 owners, the question is simple. Do you care about missing Now Brief, or are you fine without it? For some, this could be the reason to upgrade earlier than planned. For others, the existing features in One UI 8 may still feel like enough. One thing is certain, though. Samsung has created disappointment among many of its users. The Galaxy S23 is still a top phone, but without Now Brief, it feels like Samsung is putting a wall between its old and new flagships sooner than people expected. Hopefully, the company rethinks this move and brings the feature to more devices. Because when it comes to AI, making it widely available could be the key to keeping users loyal. Until then, Galaxy S23 owners will just have to wait and see what Samsung decides once One UI 8 officially launches.